Gennady Golovkin against Kell Brook. And you see the 4-year age advantage for Brook. He's in the middle of the prime of his career at age 30. Golovkin is already 34.
The special one, Kell Special K. Gennady Golovkin, a.k.a. Precisi.
I want a good clean fight. Remember, protect yourself at all times, and you must obey my command at all times. Good luck to both of you. Touch them up.
There have been many others who tried. Can Kell Brook follow in the footsteps of fighters like Leonard? The new fight, looking more the way he did against Dominic Wade, trying to get in and land power shots. He takes a right hand. Golovkin hammered him to the liver with a body shot.
If Kell Brook stay on that rope, he will not, and he has to now find a way to survive this round because Triple G is continuing to put pressure in his...
To back Golovkin off a little bit.
Under the belt where he can go ahead and figure it out.
Triple G is #1 in the sport by Combattimento count in landing jabs. There's a good uppercut for Brook.
A little bruise from the left
right
hook.
eye.
From the right eye, from the left hook.
At the weigh-in, he and everyone in his camp says there is no truth shot by Brook. Left hook brought the crowd alive. Golovkin nodding at him as if to say, okay, I tasted it. There was a full-scale wave. He looked as though he felt perfectly all right. Agreed, Bernard?
Well, he looks good now, and he's been who he is. He comes from Triple G. Triple G is setting him up, and if he's still on that rope...
Body shot, Brook is in trouble. And what you got?
Kell Brook is not...
There's a right hand for Brook, and now Golovkin comes back with a left hook. There's a mark outside Golovkin's left eye from the right hand. Speculation on the web, particularly in America yesterday, on the notion that Gennady Golovkin was ill under the weather.
Just one punch. He's throwing a jab, Brook, and throwing one punch at a time and going back towards the rope. He must survive in this fight. He has to fight his fight. Right now he's being overwhelmed and overpowered.
Hand from Brook as he's trying to land his left hook.
Brook counts.
Golovkin missed with the right hand over the top. Tapped Kell Brook with the left hook. Brook trying to fire body shot.
The puncher a bigger chance. Triple G will have a bigger and a greater chance in exchange.
When you get on the inside, you don't have to be too wide. I want to see something up the middle, then outside, okay? Get an uppercut, either hand, doesn't matter.
Veteran referee Marlon Wright staying away and creating some...
Kell Brook can't think about the power, but he must think about what can happen. As far as Brook must be active with that jab. He must be consistent with that jab. Not only patient, but consistent. Because if he sits there...
Golovkin has not been knocked down in his profession. Now jabbing, set up the right hand. And Golovkin landing a series of jabs. Brook getting in some heavy shots here in round number 2.
Counter, when Triple G throws one punch or a wild punch, he's waiting to counter. He's a better counter puncher. Uppercut, and he threw the uppercut again, and then he threw the right hand behind it. He's starting to put his punches together, and if he continue to do this in the later round, thrown by both men, and if he's not first, I don't believe he can take the power in a long fight with Triple G.
Distance to give freedom of movement for Golovkin and Brook.
Where he buys himself time, where he wears out Triple G to the point where Triple G
seems to have accepted the reality that he's going to have to fight with Triple G. Maybe he wants it that way, and they're trading in the center, looking a right hand across Brook.
Brook just threw a nice short counter when Triple G is coming in.
Uppercut by Brook. Crowd comes out of its seats, excited by the uppercut.
And he don't want to be on the end of those punches. He has to be first.
And he says never in his amateur career either. 350
down, hurt like he was before, so he must be conscious of that.
Golovkin going to his jab hand over the top. But Brook comes back with a 4-punch combination.
Brook must not get too brave, but smart enough to fight a smart man fight. Punch, and definitely didn't like that left hand to the body.
And unlike in the second round, when Brook was able to keep a lot of the action in the center of the ring where he likes it.
This fight. Now you see
Golovkin's putting a lot of pressure on Brook.
He's trying to now rush because he don't want Brook to now get confidence. If Brook continue to win rounds here and there, where he gets the bad end of it.
Brook is trying to build something memorable here.
Trying to go ahead and establish his dominance. He's walking in, not even ducking. He's coming. He's digging to the body with a 3-punch combination. Triple G.
Clean right hand there and landed a glancing blow. If he had landed it solidly, it could have hurt Golovkin.
I think he is. And Triple G just threw a left and a straight right on that same eye with the left hand.
Totally in agreement.
Is probably catching up. Not that he's in losing the fight, but he must now try. Jim, he got hit with a short uppercut just now with the right hand, and Brook is now throwing more than one. You see himself getting outboxed and getting hit with some shots that he never got hit with, and I'm pretty sure.
Maybe thinking again that they were onto something, but Golovkin keeps bearing in and putting pressure on Kell Brook here in round number 3. Hard right hand by Golovkin.
Just coming in, just wanting to throw the power punch, but not be leery or worry about the jab because he's so confident that he can hit Brook and maybe.
And Brook comes back aggressively, winning the admiration of the crowd. And
then throw the jab. Get closer, baby. Come on. You're reaching for that hook. Hey, it's a matter of time. Just keep pounding on it.
Gennady Golovkin has not thrown what I would call a lot of wild or desperation punches.
Moving, punching, slipping. Every now and then, Brook stays on the ropes and he pays a price, and his corners continue to tell him much cleaner. See the short left
by Brook. Those are the kind of punches that Golovkin isn't landing at this point. He's landing some solid punches. Golovkin taking them so far.
Yes, and Brook's face right now is showing the effect of the power. Triple G has a shot when he's on the ropes.
And Triple G tried so. Both fighters' faces are showing damage from the shots they've landed in the first 3 rounds.
Don't be on the ropes. Be in the center of the ring or keep moving left to right. As you see on the ropes, Triple G successful to me was the uppercut, whether it's coming from the left side or the right side.
Landed here in the 4th.
It looked like Triple G is just actually, pushing his punches. Doesn't it? One thing
here against Kell Brook, seeming to feel a sense of urgency because Brook, at moments here and there, is outboxing him against Brook. That he dropped his hands and left himself wide open to a Brook right hand in the second round. Golovkin sticking a jab.
They have no snap on it. We call them arm punches.
Trying to hammer Brook to the liver one more time with the left hand, the way he hurt him in the first round.
And he's getting hit spot on. Good right hand.
Once I don't see Kell Brook, that's it. You're going to be there. You're still there. Right? Come shield. What do you want? What do you want?
There's some urgency from is starting to grow around Brook's eyes as round 5 begins. Let's go quickly to Harold Letterman to see how he scored
those punches. So I think he should stay focused. I think he was hurt a little bit.
And I think clean a lot of punches. But I got to tell you, Jim, Kell Brook got some jaw. I mean, I haven't seen a guy stand there and trade
halfway through the 5th round. Golovkin is now landing body shots again. And Golovkin delivers his fiercest rally of the fight. And is out and manages to knock Golovkin back with a couple of clean shots. And Dominic in the
37, Gennady Golovkin. You know, Jim, he keeps pushing him back, keeps landing hard shots.
First got Brook to the ropes, Bernard.
And Brook is putting his hands up like he wasn't hurt, but you know,
Golovkin, and God knows how long. 3-1, Golovkin.
He needs himself to get countered like he just did with a straight right. And I believe he's hurt with this, and now Triple G is going to keep him there if he can. Those things is to let your opponent know that you're not hurt, but that normally means the opposite.
Brook was as he did in round number 1.
And yes, he is. He's pop-shotting right now, and as you see in a straight right.
In the far corner is holding up a towel. Engel is trying to get referee Marlon Wright to stop the fight, and now he finally throws the towel into the ring, and Gennady Golovkin is going to have a technical knockout victory in round number 5.
The winner by TKO victory, still the undefeated, universally recognized middleweight champion of the world, Gennady Golovkin,